Hello， 小伙伴们，大家好，欢迎来水这个天国拯救2游戏攻略。这期视频我们是骑马上路这个主线，先找马夫交谈，然后我们可以拿到坐骑飞鱼。那这个飞鱼呢，它也是像小灰一样，可以骑行获得隐藏天赋啊。这个隐藏天赋呢，比小灰骑的距离要多一点啊，要多一些。具体大家可以就先挂机啊，有小伙伴说55公里啊，但是具体水这个也没去测试，因为我也才刚拿到啊，大家自己去挂机一下是吧
？Fuck me blind. You got out of jail yesterday and today, but you're fucking things up for me. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to, so kindly take a look at him. It was good to see you, my friend.
这个边上呢就是飞鱼了啊，飞鱼基础属性还是比那个小灰高的啊，如果升级之后呢，肯定是比小灰高，所以呢，我建议是换啊，是换。当然，你也可以不换啊，你要就想骑的小灰也可以。
I took a look at Herring,
and
I'll take him.
Good. He ain't the fastest, but he'll work his little heart out, and he'll an honest stock too. I've heard that wind is blow.
There are nomads.
Aye. I hear their camp. They've got horses there.
Oh, useful to know.
Well, let's not forget about your horse. He's there.
Ah, don't worry. I'm right at home with horses. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail. And arrows.
Well, I'll be damned. I never heard such a thing. But even an experienced horseman like you needs a... You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
God be with you, good sir.
好，大家记得把这些马具啊、马鞍啊给它装备一下。好，接着我们来到这个城堡这个位置啊，这个位置，然后我们有一个这个黑巴托神，然后找他对话呢，可以教我们一些新的战斗技巧啊，然后短击、粉碎打击，然后波西米亚反手击，把这个全部学了啊。大家把其他的剩下的也全部学了。学完之后，我们找卡彭对话，然后触发剧情，去内巴科夫。如果时间不够呢，那我们就第二天早上啊，在城堡里面干一干别的。好的，然后大家只要在早上的时间啊，我们就可以去那个和他一起过去啊。
Morning, Catherine.
Well, shall we set off for Nabokov? I don't think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that idiot Schumberg.
Aye.
Or 5, which remind... Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
然后，如果你想推倒汉斯卡彭，你就尽量选这种带图标的啊。如果不想，你就不选啊。我肯定是不选的啊，所以这个对男童情节没有那个兴趣啊。
Don't worry about it. There's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle. Both of us. That herwoman, Bojena, really helped us after that.
Aye. You're right.
I gave her my word, and the word of a noble must be kept, as we both know.
Don't worry about it.
You did? My word, Henry. You are a true
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Not on account of us, no. But...
Jesus. But right now, I'm not in the mood for sad stories. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up, then. It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Berghoff must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go into the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
Well, you'll be telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Wenceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby. Only, how to actually achieve it. Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How could I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskowitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready, forward!
Quick!
这个和汉斯随便赛个马啊，但是我的马还没有，就是刚拿到那个飞鱼嘛，还没有升级，所以呢，它跑不了那么快。当然了，我们可以抄近道啊。我们要去的点是这个点，我们可以抄近道啊。
Go! Go! Quick! Quick!
然后继续，这个位置可以。
Go!
还是比不过哈，因为我这马没升级，它还是挺快的。
Go!
而小灰就跑过了啊。
Whoa! Whoa!
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the... Oh, dentes fortuna, Juvat! We turn right here.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Berghoff?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent me. They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect.
You didn't answer my question.
I did. You just didn't realize. All right, I'll explain. According to what Hanush told me before we set out, von Berghoff is no fool. Quite the opposite. Persuading him won't be easy. We have to show him he has more to gain than to lose with us.
This shouldn't be about trade-offs. Sigismund is a usurper who's harming our land. Wenceslas is the true king, and siding with him is a matter of honor.
I agree, Henry. But as you can see, half the Bohemians' nobles don't. More than half, actually. They either see Sigismund as an opportunity, or they're simply fearful and will side with the one who has the upper hand. They'll be holed up on their estates, waiting for the storm to blow over without them having to lift a finger. We have to show them we have the upper hand. It doesn't matter if they side with us out of fear or honor. They just have to side with us. And von Bergov is just the man we need. As soon as we get his support, the majority will follow. Because some nobles will simply do whatever von Bergov does. They will think he's a genius.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did, but I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks, but hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Lipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Aye, he faces the hardest tasks of all.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaromir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergov. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Come along. Sir Yaromir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaromir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaromir. Sir Otto von Bergov asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berghoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaromir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaromir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops.
好，现在我们可以自由行动了啊。然后我们可以结识副官麦克尔，然后还有一些马匹的这些信息啊。好，我们先一个个来，先做可选啊，优先做可选。
But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses.
先和他对话啊。
We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertl, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with him.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
At a loose end, sir? Dice will help pass the time.
好，我们先去看这个啊，P 的相关事情。头的大家自己想玩就玩啊，因为头的不在任务里面。
Hey, sir, got a moment? I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
Aye. Dead wood for kindling. You can never have enough of that. The nights can be cold, can't they? Very wise.
My respects.
我们先跟着他，这个村民呢会告诉我们一些重要的信息。
Hey, sir, hear me out, please.
All right. I'm all ears.
It's a good thing you're here, sir. You ain't local, are you? I've never seen you or the other gent.
That's right. We're not from round here.
That's just it. I ain't seen Sir Yaromir in ages. They told us they're Sir Yaromir, but there aren't half a lot of them, sir. Day and night they... Oh, shit. I think some guard. They mustn't see me. Mark my words, sir.
啊，他告诉你这边的所有的士兵都是假的啊，这边的领主已经很久没见了，啊，先不着急啊，这个不能剧透啊，所以呢，先不说这些了，然后接着我们来找这个马场的人，我们赛一下马，可以拿到一个比较好的马鞍。
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye. Right beauties, ain't there?
There must be more of them than men in the fort.
That's right.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is Noble's business.
So there is something dodgy.
Bollocks! It's all above board. Why not do something? We sometimes have this little race.
Don't try that on me. And I've met enough horse...
What do you mean?
The horses.
All right. Well, lucky for... We came across a couple of our lads didn't make it. And we took their horses.
I see. Take good care of those horses.
I will. And you, sir. Maybe I mentioned it before, but if you could help us out. Just a little race around. And if you manage to beat our lad...
I'll race.
Thy will? The race is from here to at the mill. There's this granary in front of the dike. You'll be taking on Hurtle. He's our... None of us can beat him, but if you manage to... Fuck!
That's fair.
Great. I'll call her...
What does that Pelzer leave?
好，这赛马的话，你正常跑的话，肯定是没有升级的马跑不过它的啊。所以呢，我们要抄近道，直接抄近道走得下来啊。
Quick, go. Quick.
这个跑马呢，就是按照这个路线往前跑，一直跑到那个村子那边，然后再折回来。
Quick. Quick.
跑的位置可以看一下，地图就在这啊。
Go.
如果你的马升级了，比如说是升级的小灰啊，然后升级的肥鱼，那就没事了啊。肥鱼还是挺厉害的，小灰也挺厉害的。如果不是升级的，那你就要注意了啊。啊，超近道的话，它就跟不上了，看到没？因为它这个跑马啊，它只判定你到没到那个点，它也没说就是我可以走哪条道，规定哪条道里面啊，它没有规定。
Quick. Go. Go. Whoa.
好，我们找他对话，拿到那个马鞍。
Is Hurtle really your best horse?
He certainly is. You beat Hurtle?
The pleasure is all mine.
If you're so delighted.
在赛场啊，在赛场它不会有东西了啊，就不用管了啊，不用赛了啊，我们这一段就结束了啊。然后关于马的信息，我们待会儿啊，现在要进去了解。我们还有一件事情啊，记得把马鞍给它装上啊。这马鞍可比身上装的买的好多了啊。然后我们来找铁匠先对个话。
That's nice to meet.
Is that so? Me and my brother want... I'm staying.
Henry. How's trade?
Oh, I wish. We just keep it in good...
Tell me about it. Folks don't take care.
You took the words out of my... And if you saw the work...
Hold on.
No, what I mean is... Besides, you get in the way, better go and play dice.
All right.
I know you...
You said you have...
Aye. The poor bloke tries hard enough. Oh, he does any work he'd be better off learning it. Have you got anyone...
I have my...
I understand. What's he like?
Brave and just.
He's got you well trained.
And what's your lord like?
My lord doesn't like it when... I reckon it's... See you later, my friend.
好，我们在这边开门，我们来找这个克拉拉。
Poor fellas.
克拉拉是可以推倒的啊，从这边就开始我们要进行推倒的过程啊。
They gave them what for, but a couple of... And who might you...
Henry. Lord Capon's...
Oh, I'm Clara.
My sword is at your service.
Blimey. No one's ever said anything, but it's not your sword. I have to go and get fresh herbs for our sick folks. It's not far, and if you tell me about your...
I will be only too happy.
Comely. Come on then, let's go. Shall we go?
Fuck me.
Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights. Or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
All right, then. Some time ago, my native region, far from here, was plagued by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy, until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. My lord's retinue, me included, went at them. There was a terrible battle. Our enemies were humans, and they fought like demons. A lot of blood was shed. But we were victorious.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Tell me more, please.
And now that you mention castles, I conquered one once. The enemy took it by a ruse, and we couldn't let that go unanswered. I found a great scholar and got him to build us a trebuchet. Then we bombarded the castle. They didn't surrender, so brute force was required. Smashed down the gate, ladders up to the ramparts, and so on.
Aye, when brains fall short, brawn has to step in. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too.
这里呢会推倒克拉拉啊，能推倒2次啊，然后有事后的画面，事后画面因为涉及到露点啊，所以这个可能会做处理，视频没法给大家展示啊。
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me,
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded, and if his lordship found out I was...
Does Sir Yaramir treat you
Not at all. He's a good master. Still, now you're here,
for dawdling?
maybe I'll tell you...
I know quite a bit about herbs.
Really? So, tell me...
In that case, you'll need sage and chamomile.
Aye, I've got enough chamomile. It's the rest since you know all about... It all grows in the glade here.
I think I'll manage.
好，接着我们要找到那个金盏花、鼠尾草，还有这个鼠尾草就在这啊，这地上全是的。金盏花也是周围有很多很多啊，大家自己找。啊，罂粟也是在附近啊，自己去采一采啊，这里到处都是。那金盏花就是这个啊，这种颜色的。
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first, hurry.
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a...
A riddle?
You'll know soon enough. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace. A delicate, a whispered scent, a subtle... Solve this riddle.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And now for your reward. I hope they didn't hear us in the fortress. People wouldn't half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the rest.
Should we stay a while?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help.
好的，然后我们可以回去了啊。回去之后呢，我们还有2个任务啊，一个是找出这个马匹的信息，还有迈克尔。现在我们回到城堡里面啊。回到城堡里面，我们先不和副官对话啊，其他我们先不着急。这里我们要做个重要的东西，就是一个成就。 然后我们从副官这边房子先进来，进来之后先把门关上，我们扒窃一下他的钥匙。啊，要钥匙就行了啊，然后走。然后我就不走这了啊。如果待会我们去的那 NPC 没有选项，你就走这边啊。为什么？我们待会就知道了。我们把它支走啊，卫兵赫尔特，赫特尔。堡垒生活怎么样？
What's worse, but tomorrow will be better.
I know what you mean.
The prisoners?
You have prisoners?
Aye.
Good point.
A couple of
这边没有选项啊，没有选项。先把门关上，那我们只能这么做了啊。干坏事的时候注意一下啊！哎，这呆呆好烦啊！哎呦，毛兵马他推我啊！坐着。哎，这个是真烦。因为狗过来的话，然后 NPC 有的时候会去赶他，然后他还刚刚把我推起来了。这时候我们把他击晕。出这个 QTE 一定要按一下啊，然后我们把它抬起来，就放到后面去啊，放到后面就好了。因为没有对话啊，我这边没有出对话，可能是我那几个没有做啊，所以没出对话，所以没关系，我们就把它放在这里。我们主要是进这个地方，进这个地方不要给人看到了啊。他身上有钥匙，忘了，把他身上钥匙拿了啊。然后抢劫，把这个拿了啊，拿一个就行了。然后把门开开。开开之后关门先，然后和他对话。
What do you want now? You've already. So
hold on. You've got me mixed up with
what? If you're not one of those,
I swear by all that's holy.
Thank God, I'm Yaramir Nebok. You gallop back to tell him to bring an arm.
When we arrived, their leader pretended.
The bastard.
Who is he?
I haven't a clue. His men call him Cap. But the way he behaves and now, stop wasting.
How did they take the fortress?
We don't have time for storytelling, for Christ. Hurry back to trust.
You're right, sir. I'll tell Lord.
God bless you.
I can't go straight away.
For God's sake, at least get your horse. God be with you.
好，在城堡里面该干的事我们干完了啊，然后等待会谈结束，然后我们这边结识副官麦克啊，我们先结识他一下，和他对个话。
I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you, so what?
He's calling his loyal men to our.
Now you're talking. How many men does Lord von Berghoff?
It seems to me he has plenty.
Well, that sounds like a force. I bet my left nut Lord Yaramir will send me. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not some. So your master, Lord.
One of the most significant.
Well, you're lucky you're with him, and you're his what? Yeah.
His escort. I give it.
Fair enough. I get it.
Lord Cape.
Well, I envy you a bit. You've got time to kill. I mean, we can do something dignified. We'll clash.
I accept your offer.
Then you're the right man in the right...
I don't want to pry, Michael. But
然后这边可以问马的这个事情啊。
That sounds interesting.
Nothing interesting about it.
Well, if there's one thing Lord Cape...
If you insist. Sir Jaromir had these relatives, but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horse. See? Complicated.
Hold on. Pelzel told me in the state...
Pelzel don't know shit. It's like...
So he just invented...
No, there's bandits. We came across them.
Where did you come across?
Between Lower Samin and Rock Tower.
You gave them what for?
What for?
Are there any prisons?
Oh.
Hurtle said there are some...
Aye, that's right. Leeching off the Lord's land. But you're a guest.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask. We've got some blunt old weapons. We don't want to hack each other.
然后我们要跟他比一次那个练习战斗啊，我就用长剑了。
You must fancy. Give me a moment.
Michael.
Careful with that iron. Who do you think will have to repair it, eh? Let's see what you're made of. Von Virgo sent us.
过来过来，那边不好打。
Somebody gets badly wounded.
I feel
吼一下。
quite hungry.
Lord Nabok. Whatever. You gave me a wallet.
啊，用的那个是右左，那个叫什么技能来的？挺厉害的啊。
My respects.
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah.
Lord Capon's honour has been...
That is all honour to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be happy if you show. I might have said this already, but if... Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery.
啊，然后这边就是有一个地方可以比剑术啊，就是这个地方，你可以过去比剑术，你可以练习练习。应该是在上面，应该是在上面。你想玩一玩就玩一玩啊，然后最后就到 F 点等待一下，就进入剧情了。啊，玩一局之后，看似已经出来了啊。
Excellent! My favourite retainer and the mission is fulfilled. And he promised to send some men. What about you? Did you have...
Fucking hell, Hans. You can be glad you're alive.
Is there something wrong?
You bet there is. The whole fortress, they're pretending to be his garrison. And you didn't speak to Nebak, but to their chief. Thank Christ they didn't take...
What?
I found the real Nebak in jail. We have to disappear as quickly as...
Oh, shit! Well, then we better leave right now. Oh, this place again. But it's good we're back. I was somewhat afraid they might send someone after us. Especially, it was clever of you to sniff out the deception, Henry.
Of course.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry.
Greetings.
刚刚那个显示失败不用担心啊，刚刚那个显示失败并不是失败了，只是因为我直接过来了啊。如果你说需要休息，然后再和卡彭过来，那个就完成了啊。
Now let's get down to Lord Capon. What news do?
None, my lord. Nebakov Fortress has been taken over by...
What?
Their leader posed as Sir Jaromir.
Sir Jaromir urgently requests that...
I will, of course. The news might...
What's good about it?
At last, we know what... They thought they would gain a foothold. But instead, we will sit down when we have enough men mustered. That...
You can count on us, sir.
I should hope so. I'm sure young Lord and just maybe, and
We will support you, but before we take the fortress...
there will be time enough. There are several loose ends to tidy. You have proved yourselves most capable. We caught one of those
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything.
And? Did you get anything?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack.
What about torture?
That is just it. The men are... so they just beat him a little.
Damn.
I thought you might also... I don't know what you think, but if you want to try and get something out of him... if he doesn't sing... because it is not possible that...
That's an offer that I have a whole list of questions for.
all the instruments you need...
I'm surprised how tender-hearted, but I haven't forgotten.
I'm glad you have already surprised me once or... and if not, nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, something that might put us on the...
I'm afraid I can't help you. While you were away, I spent my time,
That's...
Nomads have settled that...
I know. I cannot deny I would rather they moved. Now, my personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz. So if you want to take your mind off things, you will most likely find him. For you, Henry, he will have a gift from my...
Thank you, sir.
现在的任务是必要之恶啊，我们要审讯囚犯。然后记得他刚刚又说了啊，可以再找这个技能导师，就是刚刚我们视频前面学技能的地方，还可以练习学习一些东西啊，当然不是学习招式。学完之后来找汉斯卡彭兑换，我们继续推进一下必要之恶啊。然后水之哥这边会点快一点啊，必要之恶主要是审讯。
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about...
要看的小伙伴
What else?
稍微慢放一下。
Seems to me you were all too willing.
What was I supposed to do? What's more, we finally have a chance to... Besides, from what you said...
I don't...
Look at it another way. We're doing von Berghoff. He'll be indebted to us. And maybe we'll come to...
But you heard von Berghoff.
Look, if we're really convincing, he might get scared and... But if not...
I don't even know how to...
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that.
Only now, the...
Us. True. Come on.
After you get back from Semi, we'll go to the next plans.
I've been thinking of...
And? Are you ready?
Let's do it.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
Lord von Berghoff thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and...
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you? If you're not guards.
My name is Henry. And this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon.
We're here at the behest of Laura von Berghoff.
Vermin justice.
You know what? If you tell us what we want...
Fuck off!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he...
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongs and shove them up your arse!
I'm no traitor.
Everyone who's in league with that bastard von Berg...
Shut your mouth! No filthy bandit and... Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point if... Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse.
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Where's that band of yours hiding? Tell us where we can find that damn band of yours. Now, you'll find out we're made of sterner stuff than that. We've been through countless battles and interrogate. If you want to try our patience, then go ahead. Stay silent.
Nabokov, It's Nabokov.
I knew that. I was just seeing if you'd tell the truth.
Go to hell.
How did you manage that?
Old Nabok is a gullible fool. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with...
Just who are you people? I doubt you're...
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by...
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to... I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language...
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
Your leader. Tell me who he is. If you don't tell us his name right now, we're gonna fuck you up. And believe me, we can. Remember that time we found out who was leading those
yeah. That was horrible.
But he talked eventually, right?
Hey, hold on, fellas. I don't know him very well.
Is that it?
I really don't know nothing. I ain't been with him long. He's got good ideas, and nobody would dare to go against him.
Is there a man among you?
I don't remember.
Now, there's no point in denying it. We know Istvan well.
A bit too well.
Look, I'll tell you about him, but only because he's odd anyway.
Finally, something we can agree on.
How do you mean, odd?
He seemed lily-livered to me. A coward. He avoids combat like the devil does crosses.
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword?
Henry!
Does he?
I don't know about any fucking sword!
To hell with you. Somebody in the region must...
I'll tell you no more.
You must tell me. After all, he's the one responsible for your suffering.
That's a load!
Oh, is it? If he really wanted to help you, von Bergov wouldn't come out of it alive. I want
the name, see?
Older! Sabine!
The groom. That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others?
All hell will break loose.
Gnarly. Agnes. Good Lord.
If you tell him, their bloods will be on your...
Von Bergov isn't a madman.
My arse!
Why did you ambush us?
Fuck. That was you. I knew I saw you somewhere, but I'm sorry it wasn't for the...
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn...
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergov's side deserved...
But we're not on von Bergov's side. We came to him to... Only your damn band of outlaws put...
Ha!
There's no point in explaining anything to this...
They were our friend.
You Phil.
What? Satisfied now?
You're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is...
We'll see what Lord von Bergov...
Go to hell! I pray someone...
How do you feel?
Well, it's not a pleasant...
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to know.
Yes. Good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. What he came out with in the end about that's why, for God's sake, has Samir...
Do you think the others in the fortress...
I hope they're innocent, but I...
这里有个成就，我们把3米的事保密了之后，我们可以拿到成就。如果你想体验，也进攻3米啊，去把3米烧的那个剧情呢，我建议大家在前面，到时候读个档啊，这里有个成就保密，就阻止了3米的进攻。那个成就大家自己看一下 Steam 上的那个名字啊，名字我忘了。
Well, that's exactly why I think we should keep the news about young...
I'm not so sure, Henry. Von Bergov, but do what you think is...
好，接着我们汇报审讯的结果啊，我们去楼上要找那个波尔高。波尔高还是在这个房间啊，在会谈的这个房间，这里上到大概4楼吧，好像。
I bring news from the torture.
Excellent. I will send.
We interrogated that captive.
And were you able to find out?
I think you'll find some of.
Speak then.
Your suspicions about the folk in the.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, nobody could be
Perhaps.
We've confirmed the information. The bandits are holed up there.
And us as well.
We will take care of them.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth.
Ah. That man in black armor.
Precisely. Black.
I understand you don't like him. But he's...
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got...
But, sir...
In any event, we will wait until my vessel...
Certainly, sir.
And, sir, before that...
Ah. Soon I shall throw... Of course. But now...
Yes, sir. Henry, come for me this evening.
好，现在我们是处于这个关键节点，我们暂时无法去做支线啊，除了这个托罗斯基恶魔这个任务啊，你再推进的话，就这个应该到这里已经不能做了啊。但是我前面带大家已经全部做完了啊，这里没有支线了。除了这一个支线之外呢，其他支线在主线完成之后都可以做啊，所以不用太担心。好的。小伙伴们，我们这期视频就到这里了啊！下期视频是为了胜利，拜拜。